All right, getting to pick ban. First chance at looking at G2's draft. I have a small amount of money on G2 possibly taking the entire tournament with like 8-1 odds over T1. Uh, and on that same bet is Evil Geniuses if they manage to make any waves as well. But getting into draft, Graves and Ari taken off the table in G2 in response to the early LeBlanc ban. Twisted Fate also taken off the table. I think Twisted Fate has limited utility into picks like the Silas, even picks like Tristana mid, hopping up in priority in Korea. Lucian taken off the table. Notably, we have Wukong still on the table, as well as well, I mentioned the Silas, but it'll be interesting to see what we look for here. Gwen, I think, is also a really, really big pick, displayed by Zeus in game one. Diana taken off the table. Interesting that they would ban Diana as opposed to other AP junglers like Karthus, Lilia, uh, even Fiddlesticks. But first pick of Valios. Wow. How, it's like the Squidward meme. Oh, never mind. Okay, the Squidward meme thrown out the window. Karthus locked in, blind pick. We're doing it. So possible AD mids can come out from order, possibly picks like the Yon. Um, a lot of possibilities. Even Lucian's taken off the table though. So G2 need to probably answer with some sort of aggressive invade pick. You could even match it with like something like the Nidalee or even scaling above it like the Viego. It gives you a pretty free jungling, but interesting that they go for the Viego. Um, Maybe taking some priority in the bot lane, some sort of aggressive pick like the Misfortune, maybe even the Ezreal. No, we're just gonna go with Aphelios. That's kind of funny. I wonder if AP junglers are better into the Aphelios because of the limited magic resist that he has. Um, but I'll be excited to see what orders mid lane looks like here. We're going to take the Misfortune, which can poke fairly well into the Aphelios. And we're going to pair that up with the Leona, one of those early game aggressive supports like the Nautilus. Definitely going for a heavy 2v2 um, matchup when I think picks like the Jhin and the Ezreal let you kind of detach and then roam throughout the map. So interesting look there. Um, you could even pick like a top laner here and then ban the matchups. But you could just look to match support, and I think that's what they're gonna do. Targamas is known for his roaming picks in the Pike, but he's gonna rely safely to this Braum pick, which has a lot of utility next to the Aphelios. Not as much utility as a pick like Tom Kench might do, because you can eat the Karth or eat Aphelios in response to the Karthus, uh, but I want to see the skill expression on the Targamas here, and kind of interesting. With the Viego picks like the Rise, picks like the Ari's taking up table. Sorry, but different champions that are really good at the resets might be interesting with the Viego. If we see a really aggressive mid pick, we could see the counter pick of Lissandra even next to the Viego. Zed taking off the table, AP or AD mids. I think you also take like the Yon or maybe the Yasuo, something like that. I'm not sure what Cassie plays, but be important. Irelia is a good answer, I guess, as well in that fashion. Um, Also, the early Braum pick dissuades a Ornn pick from coming through, which is kind of cool. Rumble taken off the table. Very interesting that Rumble has randomly hopped up in priority, at least in bans, and also last game in the top lane. Three largely immobile carries, so Zoe does have some added benefits here. Notably, some mana was shaved off her Q and her R, so it's less of a commitment. This does leave R5 for a counterpick for Broken Blade, with the chance to absolutely dumpster Biopanther, who's not too much of a confident player, despite being the veteran on this team for Order. Be interesting what we see as the AD mid lane pick here. We do see the Yone. Okay. I'm smurfing. I'm fucking crazy. And in the top lane, we'll have to blind pick. Maybe we just go for the Ornn. I think Ornn gets answered by Gwen, but it's the most notable pick, I think. But they're going for the blind Aatrox. Into Aatrox, you can go picks like the Gnar, being able to hop out of the tether and being able to comfortably scale in the top lane, I think is what I would look for. Because picks like Ornn, I think, sees less value into the Aatrox. But Broken Blade could just look to like trade the matchup. Fiora! Ooh, that's so spicy from Broken Blade. The top father coming in clutch. Very, very interesting draft overall. I think into Yone art as well. The repost could be really, really cool. So overall, very, very interested to see this Karthus pick perform. And obviously the R5 Fiora pick I think is really, really fucking spicy. And I'm a huge G2 stan, even leading into the tournament. So I think Dylan Falco has really found something with his team, and I'm really excited to see them hit the rift, for sure. So let's see what's up.